The date is Sunday, January the 26th, and we are here at Blue Springs State Park in Orange City, Florida, to see the manatees. This is where the manatees migrate to, or a lot of the manatees migrate to here in the wintertime, because the water here is 72 degrees year round. And we looked at the sign outside, and there is over 600 manatees here today. That's a daily count. And we're inviting you to join us for the fun. And it looks like there's a lot of stands and things like that out today.
Would you like to listen?
I would love to.
Okay.
A bird chirping sound?
And that is a manatee.
Oh my God, I can hear it.
Oh, that was a loud one.
Oh my gosh. Listen for a chirping sound.
Oh, I hear that. They're like chirping, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a bird almost.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Swing set.
That's awesome. They're so sweet. It's so peaceful and like, oh, it's like kind of like enchanting here.
Yeah.
With just the trees and the hanging moss.
Yeah.
Spanish moss. And just the palm trees and just the shrubbery.
Yeah, beautiful, clear blue spring water. It's different than where we come from. Where we come from in Massachusetts, it's all muddy water. Yeah, to your right is the river and all the beautiful manatees. And then to your left is a beautiful tropical forest. And then as you can see, you have your warning signs. Just like any body of water here in Florida, you're gonna see gators. If it's a body of water, there's gators. Caution, alligators are present along the trails and waterways of this park. They usually eat fish, turtles, or other small animals, but may attack larger animals such as deer. Alligators have been known to attack humans, so no swimming here.
Oh yeah, you can.
So this is the house that we were talking about that's supposedly haunted. That's what I've heard. Is it the Thurston house? I can't remember now.
Thursby house.
Thursby. The Thursby House, built in 1872 by Louis Thursby. This house has seen the rise and fall of the steamboat and railroad, prosperity and crash of the citrus boom, the creation of Florida's tourism industry, and the changing face of natural Florida. Cool. This is a very old Florida house. There's the old stove. What else we got over here? You got the old, what do you call this?
Like a china cabinet.
Yeah, an old china cabinet. Gorgeous. And then look in there. It's locked right now, but you can see through the glass here.
Yes.
An actual, like, full stove and kitchen and wash area over there on the left. Neat. Check out those old-timey jugs. I love old-timey jugs. You know what I mean? Probably held like some honey or something. Reminds me of Winnie the Pooh.
So there's births and then deaths.
I think people who lived here and then died here as well.
Yes.
Some kids' blocks. I heard a violin somewhere. Let's go find that. I think it's to the left here.
I think it's outside.
Do you mind if we film you?
Oh, no, not at all. Hopefully I'll play good enough.
Sounds beautiful.
Do you play here often?
On occasion when I come out here and do living history.
No
A
kidding.
lot of times I do it at living history reenactments.
No kidding.
19th century, like Civil War and things of that sort. So that's why my music tends to be of that kind of time period.
Well, what's your name, sir?
It's a jig. Larry French.
Larry French. I'm Ethan, and that's my wife, Caroline.
Hi there.
Could you maybe play us like your favorite one?
Yeah, I'll do that waltz one. Let's see if we can do you a nice one here.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Tried to make up for it. This is my card. I have a website where I do a lot of writing and stuff about historic events.
Okay. Can I show it on our YouTube channel?
Sure, go right ahead. Yeah.
If you're interested, this is the information right here. There's a lot of historic events and violin and music. I believe that the more you know about the past, the better you are prepared for the future. Theodore Roosevelt. Good quote.
That's my little byline.
Yeah.
I agree.
You see they have stands here for the conservation efforts of the manatees. And terrible things happen. They get hit by boats and things like that. Bree here is here to tell us about the conservation efforts for the manatees.
Absolutely, yeah. So we work with Clearwater Marine Aquarium Research Institute.
Mhm.
So specifically for our project, we work in association with the Manatee Rescue and Rehabilitation Partnership. They have a project called Post Release Monitoring for all of the rehabbed animals. So basically what we do is that whenever a rehabbed animal comes out of rehabilitation and they're cleared for release, oftentimes we'll want to tag them with equipment that we can use to monitor them.
Yep.
So it'll have this boat, it'll have about 4-foot tether, and then this tag that floats at the surface.
Okay.
And so ideally we like our animals to have this equipment for about a year, just so that we can make sure that they have all the proper adaptations that it takes to be successful in the wild after release.
Right.
So ideally, you know, we're gonna have that year-long time to see them leave and then return to that warm water
Yeah.
site so that they can be there for the winter. We want to see them maintain body conditions, so hopefully they're eating and doing all the right things they should
Yeah.
do. They're socializing, you know, just doing everything that a manatee naturally does.
Right.
And if they do need an intervention, we can always have them rescued and brought back into rehabilitation so that they hopefully have another chance to thrive at a later time.
And what are some of like the struggles that the manatees go through as it pertains to like people and those type of things?
Yep. So manatees actually don't have any natural predators. So unfortunately, people issues are actually their biggest threat. So first and foremost is going to be boats. Unfortunately, they do spend a lot of time at the surface. They breathe air. A lot of their food, especially in this location, is going to be at the surface with that floating vegetation.
Yeah.
And so boat traffic and boat incidents are going to be the biggest threat to them. Those boat strikes can leave very nasty scars. It can break their ribs. It can even have them have internal issues. So that's going to be the biggest threat to them. And then after that, it's going to be cold stress. So this warm water site is a really, really efficient place for them to come. But if they don't make it to that warm site in time, or like let's say they're on the coast and they're going to a power plant for warm water and they don't have access to it because the power plant shuts down, that's going to be another issue that they'll face. So they can succumb to cold stress. They don't have blubber like other marine mammals might. So they need that warm water. And then sometimes food shortages or resource shortages can be another thing for them. If they lose access to seagrass or vegetation that dies off due to pollution, that could be another man-made issue for them. So those are the biggest threats. But with ourselves and all of our partners that monitor all those things, we do our best to conserve the species and to protect each individual animal as well as the population as a whole.
So what can people do in general in an aspect of their daily lives, but also in like in a monetary way to help with the
Oh
manatees?
yeah, absolutely. So first and foremost, donations are always very helpful, either to government agencies like FWC, USGS, who have manatee. I can't talk. Manatee monitoring and conservation programs,
Hmm.
and then also facilities like us that are nonprofits. Donating to these types of facilities can be really helpful because it allows
Yeah.
us to continue the work that we do. On a day-to-day basis too, just being as clean as possible with single-use plastics, trying to avoid that, anything that causes any kind of pollution. Also, people have tried to, on the coast, avoid certain fertilizers that can lead to those types of effects in the water that can lead to the die-off of seagrasses, so things like that.
Hmm.
And then awareness as well. So by you doing this type of YouTube page, getting this type of information out to the masses is also really beneficial. So I'd say those are some things that each individual person can do to help out.
That's wonderful. Thank you so
Of
much.
course, yeah, no problem.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. And then we have Bree and Ron here. Bree is in charge of the social media for the park.
Guest services, yes.
For guest services. Can you tell us a little bit about different services here at the park?
Yeah, definitely. So we offer boat tours, 1 to 2 hours. It's about $27 to $38 per person. Also offer kayak rentals, retail shop up top, and different food services.
That's correct. That's correct.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So we hope to see you soon at Blue Springs State Park.
Yeah. Well, thank you for talking with us, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So after talking to Ron, turns out he is the park supervisor for Blue Springs and the other parks in the surrounding area. And he offered to, at a later date, he's going to take us out to Blue Springs to do a full tour with the boat ride. And then we can actually see the top of the Thursby House.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're looking forward to that. Coco, what'd you think of Blue Springs?
I thought it was just really serene and peaceful, and the manatees are very, there's a lot of manatees, and
Yeah.
they're so cute and sweet, animals.
Yeah, it was wonderful, beautiful. We're looking forward to coming back soon to do a full tour, and keep your eye out for that video, maybe in the coming months. And now we're going to head into a new restaurant right over here near O-Town West called Pal Campo. It's a Puerto Rican cuisine restaurant, and it just opened up, and we're going to do a food review in here. Beautiful, beautiful. How you doing? Could we get a booth for two? Wow, look at that. Look at that. This is Caroline's mofongo. Let's take a look. We got the garlic sauce here, and it's in this.
It's like a work of art.
It is. Look, it's got big chunks on it and onions on the top. The flowers. This is absolutely beautiful.
Stunning. Yeah.
And look, it actually says Pal Campo on the cup itself. This is stunning.
Thank you.
It's got a Puerto Rican flag on the top too. And then we got the pechuga de Maduro, and it's got chicken breast with bacon, plantains, cream cheese, and guava, and then with the guava ketchup here on the side, and then also, even the salad looks nice. I'm really, really looking forward to this.
Me too.
Wow. Let's go.
It looks really good. This is super flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
It's tender. Doesn't look like it's not dry.
Mm-hmm.
And you can douse it. This garlic sauce, you can put this on anything.
Oh yeah, that bite is mine. Okay, that pork is a 10 out of 10. That is fantastic.
I'm gonna try some mofongo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dip it in this because that just makes everything better.
Yeah, dipped in the garlic.
I'm gonna try it. I would give this whole thing this is like a 9.
Very nice. But there's also a rosa sauce here,
Oh yeah.
and I want to try the pork with the rosa sauce. Here we go. We have it dipped in that rosa sauce. Mm-hmm. That just puts it over the top. That's fantastic.
That red rosa sauce is so good.
Mm-hmm. I think I agree. I think I give this like a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is my dish, the Pechuga de Maduro. Let's see. It's already very soft. Just get a good cut. The chicken's very
This
soft.
is a stuffed chicken wrapped in bacon
Mm-hmm.
with guava and cream cheese in it.
Get a bunch of those flavors in there. Okay, that's already better than the mofongo. That is killer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I can say. It was
Yeah.
so flavorful. Like the cream cheese and the guava really complement the saltiness of the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very tender still.
Yeah, it's a
Like-
perfect flavor mix.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it with this guava ketchup. So there's the guava ketchup. Let's see. All kinds of flavors going on. I'm giving this dish a 10 out of 10. This is delicious and perfectly.
Wow. That like elevates it.
It
even
does.
more. I would give this like, they're both really close. Would I give this a 9?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give this like a 9.5.
Yep. So overall, for experience, atmosphere, and food, I'm going to give Pal Campo a 9.5. She's still eating. So what she did is, while I was doing my side of the review, she kept eating off my plate.
No, I didn't. Overall,
Mm-hmm.
this is like, honestly, 10 out of 10.
This is one of the best experiences we've had at a restaurant in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be returning for sure. And with that, we visited Blue Springs and saw the manatees. We spoke with the conservationists and all the people working at the state parks. And we had delicious Puerto Rican cuisine here at Pal Campo.
Mm-hmm.
We thank you for joining us this Sunday, and we hope you join us again soon. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see ya.
I'll see ya.